Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to Scar World in our creative house building series, where we're building the s'more house. In our last episode, we built our super rustic garage, and now we're gonna work on our driveways and landscaping and all sorts of other great stuff. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to our s'more house build here in Scar World, where we've got ourselves a house. Finally, after all these episodes, we've got ourselves something that's definitely looking like a house. We've got our structural design all complete there. We've got our landscaping. We've got our garage all set up and ready to go. But now we just need to create a driveway, because how else are we going to get into those doors? We got no driveway. So let's fly over to our palette of colors here and get our systems all set up. So first thing we're going to need some stained clay. There we go. And we're going to need some grass. Awesome. And then, of course, we're going to need a little bit of driveway material. And let's see, some plant life. So we'll grab some of that. And, of course, some ground cover. Very cool. And then we'll jump over here. And in our magical inventory, we will find some stone slabs. And there we go. That is our palette of materials. And let's go say hi to little Jelly. She's mowing at us. Hello there, Jelly. Everybody, wave to Jelly. Jelly just bowed down to everybody. All right, let's grab ourselves a milkshake and be on our way. All right, so first thing we're going to do here. is we're going to sneak under here. And we're going to, let's see if I can actually get under there. Right there. There we go. Wonderful. So we're going to get those out like that. And we're going to go over here. And I want you guys to give me your opinion. There we go. Give me your opinion. So which one do you guys like better for kind of the driveway? So some cool driveway designs I've seen is that they, in the very center, they put grass. And then on either side, they have like a harder material for the tires to roll along. It just kind of breaks it up so there's not like a giant expanse of cement. It looks kind of unsightly. But which one do you guys like better for the interior grass section? Do you like the light color? Or do you like the dark color? That is the question. We have to choose one. So I'm just going to randomly choose the dark one because I really don't know. I like them both, but let me know what you guys like better. A or B? All right, so we're going to bring these pieces out. So let's just start bringing these guys out. And this will be kind of the driveway. And I think I'm going to probably end it. I'm going to end it right on this pillar right here. So we're going to bring that to about there. There we go, looking good, looking good. Scar mistake, clear it out. Get those scar mistakes all cleared out of the way. There we go. And let's see, bring this up to about there. And I've got to ask you guys, how's your summer going so far? Any fun and adventures you have so far? Or has it just been kind of a lazy summer, kind of a boring old summer? So I want to know. I want to know how your guys' summer is going. So I'm trying to decide at the moment here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out a little farther. I'm going to bring it out to this pillar right there. And that's where we're going to end it. So like right on that pillar right there. Okay. And I think that'll make a really cool and long driveway. That'll look pretty cool, actually. Okay, wonderful. So from there, we're going to take our little stone here and we're going to run it up to here. So I kind of like this as kind of concrete stone, if you will. So we're going to bring that up to there. And let's see, actually, I'm going to cut out this section right there and I'm going to bring it into about there. Okay, so that'll leave 2 blocks on either side. Okay. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to take that and we're going to run it all the way down there. Looking good, looking good. All right, and we're going to do the same on this side right here. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, I want to know what you guys are up to this fine summer. It's actually so hot around here right now. I'm just sweating like crazy. You know, recording videos or whatever in the summer is always just kind of an interesting experience because it just gets so hot when you're recording with your computer, you know, just going full tilt trying to, you know, play the game, record at the same time. So it gets very hot. It's very hot, but I love every minute of it. All right, so got that all set up and ready to go. So I'm gonna go like that. There we go, looking good, looking good. And then we'll sneak on over here like that. And of course, how do I wanna do this? I think actually I'm gonna go like, that's a great question, actually. I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. I'm gonna put that aside for a moment, and I'm gonna sneak over here. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill in the bank here. So you should have a spacing of 3 between here, so you can kind of get an idea of how that looks. There we go. So yeah, I wonder what kind of vacations you guys are up to. Personally, probably not going to go, unfortunately, on any vacations this year. We're still trying to plan out surgeries and stuff like that. I will get to go to TwitchCon, so that'll be fun. At least that'll be a little break and get out of the house and do some stuff. So that'll be pretty fun. Hopefully, maybe we can turn that into a vacation and go maybe the beach, maybe the Yosemite. I don't know. I think that'd be really cool. We've been going to Disneyland a lot because, you know, Disneyland's a great place to go, especially when you're in a wheelchair, because there's so many things you can do. You know, so many places are limited, and you're like, hey, that's a cool place you can go, but unfortunately, it's not somewhere really great for someone in a wheelchair. So, but Disneyland, on the other hand, is a great place to go when you're in a wheelchair because it's so accessible, and they really try at Disneyland to make it so that you can enjoy all the things that you know, somebody that can walk around do. So that's really cool. But trying to find somewhere else to go that would be fun, that it's accessible, it's kind of a challenge. But this year, probably not going to Disneyland, unfortunately. There we go, and cut that in there. Looking good, looking good. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. So boom and bam, and then bring that out to there like that. There we go. And then we can bring this up like so, and we can cut that in. Let's see, bring that over there. And there we go, looking good, looking good. So you guys can kind of see a little overview if you want to get a little dimension look here. And yeah, so give me 1 second. Let me kind of catch my breath and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. And as you can see, we've brought out the driveway out here a little bit farther. We've added some, you know, carpet on top of the stained clay, and I think that looks really cool. So let's do that over here. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna expand this out just a little bit more like that. So we're gonna add in an extra block like so. And then we're going to sample that, and then we're going to run these blocks like so, and then start working it down like that. So looking good. All right, good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to TwitchCon. I think that'll be an amazing experience to really hopefully meet some of you guys. That would be absolutely the best thing if I was able to meet some of you guys in person and, you know, get a picture with you guys. That would be really cool. And then, of course, inspire new broadcasters with the panel that I'm going to be putting on the 25th. That's going to be really fun. I think hopefully we're able to inspire some new broadcasters to get into Twitch streaming and even YouTube. There we go. Bring that across there. It's not just about Twitch. There we go. Looking good, even though it's TwitchCon. We'll be focusing mainly on live streaming, but the same things can apply to YouTube too. So that's what's good about it. All right, there we go. And then bring this all the way across here. And yeah, definitely let me know if any of you guys will be attending TwitchCon in the comments so I can keep an eye. I've been keeping an eye to see how many people will be actually attending because I have a couple things I want to give away, and I think that'll be really cool. So maybe I'll have some things that I'll be able to give some of you guys. Oh, hello. Oh, building creeper inspector, you startled me. Oh, everything's up to code. I can assure you that. I'm going to need you to move a little bit. I'm going to need you to move. Thank you. Don't do that at home. Don't do that at home. Viewer discretion is advised. Do not touch a creeper. He will blow up. All right, there we go. Looking good. Awesome. That's exciting. I think that's looking pretty cool. All right, so let's work on this interior section. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to run this all the way across here like so. There we go. Bring that all the way to the end. There we go. Looking good. Okay. And then we're going to sneak back over here. I'm going to go with a boom, bada, bam, and then bring this up like that. There we go. And then we're going to give a spacing of 2 in between, and then bring that across here. Oh, that's a spacing of 1. There we go. And then cut that piece into there like so, and then repeat on this side over here. Now, like we've done on the other areas, you can also incorporate some other ground cover inside here, like some pod soil and different things like that. So then we're going to bring this and incorporate that into the design like so. There we go. Cut that all in there. Looking good, looking good. There we go. Awesome, wonderful. All right, that is starting to look kind of cool. All right, so then let's jump over to this section over here. Now what I've done is I've given a spacing of 2, like we've done in the area around the front. There we go. And then I'm just going to bring this section along here like so. There we go. And as you can see, I'm doing this in one single color for now. And I'm going to come in a little bit later and incorporate these stripes, but I just want to get it all kind of laid in so that we can get this all finished up. So we're not spending 10 minutes extra working on just that part right there. All right, and we'll cut that all in there like so. And the interior section will be plants, so we're going to make this all dirt along here. So we're going to cut that all in there, get that all filled in with dirt. There's our former road down below, but I just didn't like the road, and I thought we could do more in this area with not kind of continuing that design. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this in like so once again. Bring that all the way to the end, and eventually we will have a cool road. Eventually we'll have a cool road in here. But we'll kind of work on that a little bit later. So I'm going to do a spacing of 3 down here. I think that might look kind of cool. There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. There we go. And we'll bring that like so. And then once you get a little bit closer, it gets a little smaller. So that's nice. All right. And then we'll fill this in like so. And yeah, so there we go. Looking good so far. So give me a couple seconds here. Let me finish up the kind of grunt work over here. And we'll work on some really cool trees that will grow up along there and right there. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back, and look at that, looking oh so fancy over here. Look at that, and we got Bob the Grouper Inspector up there. He can't find a single thing wrong with it, so he is quite upset. Isn't that right, Jelly? All right, so let's fly back over here. Now, I'm trying to lay out some trees, okay? So what I've found is I'm gonna actually remove this pole going up here. There we go. I'm going to remove that, and this will make this a lot easier. So what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of play with this a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it right about there, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to go all the way up to the top like that. There we go. And we're just going to bring that along there. And I think that'll look really cool. So these are just some trees to help break up this giant wall of milk chocolate or graham cracker. And I think that'll look really cool. So bring that all the way up there. And we might adjust the heights here and there. We might bring it up 1, or we might bring it down, 2. So we'll just decide as we go along here and figure that out. There we go. Beautiful. Improv is the most beautiful thing. Awesome. All right, I'll bring that across here and then bring this all the way up here. There we go. Looking good, looking good. All right, so next thing we want to do here is I want to do this 2 high. So 2 blocks up, and we'll cut that in there. Now this area right here, back in here, is the windows that will make up the dining room. So we're going to do a really kind of cool pattern that's built into here once we actually work on the dining room, which is on the other side when we work on the interior. There we go, looking good. So I'm going to bring these out like this. There we go. And we're starting to get kind of a cool design. Working in these more kind of streamlined topiary trees like this kind of makes me wonder if I should have went with the straight bush design in the front yard. But I don't know. We'll see. If we want to change it, we always can. So that's something we can work on later if we want to. So we got 2 areas we can kind of look at. Do we like the really straight leaves and the really straight bushes in this area, all nicely manicured, or do we like the little bit more haphazard in the front? Okay, now this section over here definitely needs a couple things, okay? So we're gonna run a bush going all the way down here. There we go. And I'm also going to work on some bigger trees in this area, but that will come at a later time, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a spacing of 2. So we're gonna do about a spacing of 2, like that. There we go. Cut that. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be there. There we go. Awesome. Okay, good. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up here like that and go like this. There we go. That'll look really cool. That'll look really cool. So at this point, in a lot of designs, adding a little bit of color is always important. But for this, I want to keep things really kind of toned down a little bit. So if you're working, maybe you're just using this particular video for inspiration for some gardening areas or some landscape and stuff like that, filling in these little sections here with lots of different colored flowers would look absolutely amazing. So if you're using this video for inspiration on, just trying to come up with some cool ideas for landscaping and things, definitely do that. And I would love to see a picture or a screenshot sent to my Twitter. That would be really cool to kind of see what you guys have come up with for that. All right, and then we need to come into here. We forgot this section. And that's gonna bump right up into there, but that's okay. That's okay. And I'm gonna come back here. I'm just gonna bring up an additional row across here, and that will help kind of cover up this area just a little bit more. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Look at all the progress we've gotten. That's really awesome. There we go. We've got ourselves our driveways all built up and ready to go and looking super awesome. Now down in this corner over here, to make this, kind of connect a little bit better, I did run a simple layer of dirt across here to kind of transition well into these lines going across here. So that'll be pretty cool. So the horse driveway is all assembled and ready to go. We've got our cool little topiary tree bushes all built up on the sides and all sorts of cool little things. Like I talked about, you guys could put some flowers in those things. I think that would look really cool to see some screenshots of that. And yeah, well guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and hopefully you enjoyed today's landscaping and getting this all assembled and ready to go. And in our next episode, we're working on the interior. So until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the videos deserve a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter.